Hello, I'm Gary Loybin, a technical training instructor with Restoration Sciences Academy, as well as Pro Restore products. Now we're going to talk about the gas-powered fogger. This is called the Thermo Gen Vf, and you notice right here we have Odorex's Thermo 55, which is used in the gas-powered Thermo Gen Vf, as well as the electric thermal fogger called the Electrogen. Benefits of thermal fogging are this is used as a third step in a process when we do fire and smoke restoration, used in the second step in a process when we do tobacco deodorization, in that the gas-powered thermal fogger is going to produce a particle range of between 0.5 or a half a micron, where a micron is a unit of measure equal to 1/1,000,000th of a meter, and 2 microns. So we're going to get between a half a micron and 2 microns typically with thermal fogging. The advantage of the gas-powered over electric is that it's actually going to get all the way down to the half a micron, where an electric is going to get down to somewhere between 2 and 5 microns. So you're actually going to reproduce the penetration, permeation, and the size particle of the odor molecule that has been created. I think it's important for you to realize that in fire and smoke restoration, which is disaster restoration, which is covered under insurance restoration with insurance companies, that the price of operating and submitting to the insurance company for thermal fogging is a line item in Xactimate, and that line item will vary from zone to zone in terms of where you are in North America. Now I'm going to show you the startup of this machine. First of all, you see here we have a tube that opens up from the front that has 4 flashlight batteries. Okay, those flashlight batteries are going to be used with this spark plug right here. When I go to press this bulb down and I create a spark, I have to have electricity from somewhere. The batteries are going to give me that electricity. Okay, we're going to put gasoline, which we've already done. We put gasoline here in the gasoline tank. You'll notice that there's a carburetor system in here with a cover on this system here with a needle valve that turns right here. This is a needle valve. Okay, when we adjust this needle valve and we press down on this bulb when the machine is ready to start, we'll get a spark here and the machine will start right up. When it starts up, this is called a jet pulse engine, okay, which is basically a mini jet engine, so that all of the vapors from this is going to go through this exhaust and is going to be going out the machine. Okay, once I have started this, before starting this machine, I'm going to take this tank right here off. I'm going to take, it's very simple. All I have to do is release this bar, remove this, unscrew this, take the container out. It's portable. You can have replaceable containers so that you can have more than one. And I'm going to fill this up with the thermal fogging solution, which you'll see outside as we do that. And it's best to do it outside. Then once we fill it up, we're going to tighten this. And when we turn the machine on, we're going to create a vacuum inside of this container here. Okay, what that is going to do is, this is our valve to start the machine right here. This valve. Okay, right now it's in the off position. When I pull it all the way down, it's now in the on position. when I pull it down, what's going to happen is we're going to siphon solution from here through here. You see how it goes through here, and it goes in here, and then it comes out all the way out here. When it comes out here, it's being introduced into the hot exhaust. This is an exhaust pipe for the engine. And you'll see when I go to start the machine that we're going to have a blue flame that's going to come out here. That's what we want. We know the machine's running properly when we have that blue flame about 2 inches, 1 or 2 inches. Okay? And so that now we've got, when we open up the valve, we're going to start seeing smoke come out. And that smoke is going to be the solution entering into the hot exhaust, that now when it hits the air, it cools, and as it cools, you see this smoke-like material. Now, while I'm fogging the machine, and generally when I fog the machine, I'm going to fog it in a circular motion, either counterclockwise or clockwise. This is going to give me what we call agglomeration, where we're spreading and attaching to all of the odor molecules in the air, making them heavier than air. We're actually going to cleanse the air as we're doing this. This process through agglomeration is going to give us a cleansing process for the air. Now, while I'm fogging, in order to shut the machine down, I don't just turn this off. I leave it fogging and I release this cap right here on this tank. What did I do there? I let oxygen get into this tank. When I let oxygen get into this tank, I clear this line so that I no longer have anything unburned in this line. And by doing that, then I can turn this valve off. Then I can tighten this valve back up. And if I want to go ahead and fog another room, I can do that without any fear of having any flame out coming out of the end of the machine. Let me show you how to take this tank off. We're going to unscrew this cap. I'm going to release this bar. I'm going to take the tube out, which is the siphon tube for the solution inside. And now I'm going to take the tank off. I took the cap off of the Odorex Thermo 55, and I'm going to pour this right in directly. Do not dilute. Use it ready to use. Just pour it in. Notice that we have markings. This is 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters, 4 liters, 5 liters. So I can get 5 liters into this solution, which is a little over a gallon. So I'm going to pour it. I'm not going to fill it up totally for demonstration purposes. I want to have at least enough so that I don't ever run out. Okay, I put a little over 1 liter in here. We're going to go ahead and put the solution cap, product cap back on the bottle. And then we're going to go ahead and take this container and put it right back on the machine. Put the bar back and snap it. Put our feeder tube back on. Tighten the cap. Make sure that it's good and tight. Okay. Make sure that our gas cap is tight. Take our valve, our needle valve right here, and turn it to 6 o'clock, half a turn. So if we have 12 o'clock on top, we have a arrow right here that says basically is telling us to turn this dot on the brass knob, half a turn, and then press down. So we're going to go ahead and press down. Now you can hear how it started, and you can hear, now I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to adjust the knob. So running the machine and I had the valve open. Okay, I released this solution cap that stopped the fog from coming out. Then I closed this valve. Then I tightened this cap back up. As if I was going to another room, I reopened the valve. I started fogging again. Okay, then I wanted to stop again. I released this cap first, cleared this line, closed this valve. And when I was ready to shut down, all I did was take the brass knob and just turn it until the machine shuts off. I didn't tighten it. I just turned it until the machine shut off. The Thermo Gen Vf is the #1 tool to remove odors from fire and smoke as well as tobacco, and they're available across North America, United States, and Canada. Please go to our website for additional information, www.prorestoreproducts.com.